Oh no, you guys, don't dunk your head in the cursed pool! I told you, look, yeah, you guys are ugly! You guys hit the like button 3 seconds to save them from the cursed pool! 3, 2, 1, hit that like button! Oh no, you guys, don't dunk your head in the cursed pool!
Have you seen this video?
We're running out of time! We're going to have so much fun! We're running out of time!
BeamNG Drive. It probably has the most realistic car physics out of any game ever released. A lot of people know it due to its amazing soft body car destruction, and because it's so popular, a lot of BeamNG style games have released over time on Roblox. So I'm going to be taking a look at 3 of them, oh my, to find out how close or similar it gets to BeamNG Drive. So the first game we're going to be starting off with is Car Crash Studio, and apparently this is a game where you just place down cars and then you can like program them into crashing each other and stuff. But first we gotta pick a map, so I think I'm just gonna go for like we can try a little mini suburb. Oh, we gotta name it Car Crash. There we go. Okay, I don't really have a clue on how to use this. There was a tutorial, but like I think I'm just gonna figure it out myself. Okay, insert vehicles. We'll just get a car, 4-wheelers. There we go. I'm gonna get this. Okay. I don't really know how this works. Okay, I feel like I do need the tutorial for this, bro. Tutorials. While I'm doing this tutorial, you should probably subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because only 5.4% of you watching are actually subscribed. So please do consider subscribing to help me out with my goal of reaching 100k subscribers. I think I got it. Let's go back to the menu.
Think you might be after me. Oh my god! Dude! No way, hit that gap. Hey, officer, you want to do like a 50 roll or something? Do I want to hop in the Shracky Hawk today, but do I want to hop in the C6? Or do I want to feel a little bit more classy and hop in the Benz? I don't know. The Hellcat is calling my name. You know, I am a Hellcat boy at heart. And listen, this is gonna be so realistic that if I crash, I can't just fix my car with like a little press of a button like I typically do in my videos because this is like real life. So we have a little toolie. Hey, officer. I have a little toolie just in case if things go south. I'm gonna actually have to not be too reckless so I don't have to tow my car or something like that. I'm not gonna call for it. I'm gonna totally call myself. Think you might be after me? Oh my god! Dude! I think I forgot about the upgrades I made to the engine. This might be making over 1,000 horsepower. Judging by that downshift. Oh my, this is very brutal. A very brutal start to the video. I mean, we're still going though. I don't have to tow it yet. I mean, it's still driving pretty okay, actually. I mean, the wheel is slightly messed up. Like, I can definitely feel it. I have to turn it. Like, the alignment's off. I'm surprised. Dude, I'm surprised I lost the cops that easy, though. I didn't even have to really do anything. I lost them. Okay. The Hellcat's fine. The Hellcat's perfectly fine. I don't really drop off at the shop yet. I'm gonna actually just take this back home and swap out cars because the alignment is off though. I'd rather make it home before I have to tow it. And even though I'm this close, I still might not make it home without having to tow it. You never know what will happen. I'm bending these corners though. Here comes all the comments of, this is why you don't have a Hellcat in real life. It's a video game, calm down. My wheel's officially very messed up. Below, I hit this little white line. Sorry, my beam. Dude, don't tell me that's gonna... Dude.
Tails, why are you here? I need your help. He is coming.
Every single time I crash, I'll be driving a new Hellcat. But this time, every single Hellcat is going to be some crazy, unique Hellcat. I'm talking about famous YouTubers Hellcats like the Purple Torch from SRT LED, all the way to 4,000 horsepower drag Hellcats. Wait, who's this? Driving a Charger? What is that? An RT? You want to line up, pal? Come on, do a little 40 roll? 40 roll? Come on, man. Do you know that you just brake checked me? Okay, listen. My therapist told me not to crash out anymore. I'm gonna go to jail, so I might just not do that. But come on, man. Let's run at least a 50 roll, I guess, since you don't want to slow down. Or a 60 roll. Yeah, 60 roll. I got it. Okay, he does not want to race. What a fool. And then the cops want to turn on their sirens for me behind them. They couldn't even see what I was doing. That's some unfair maneuvers right there. Ooh, that's some pretty clean maneuvers right there to save myself from an accident. Come on, officer. I'm trying to go on that road. Hold up. I'm gonna just terrorize this neighborhood instead. I just want to go in some type of curvy road that's not just a straight line so I can actually drift. See, something like this. This is exactly what I'm looking for, actually. Okay, there's a little bit too much traffic in here to actually drift the way I want to. Alright, how about some smooth driving? I've done a lot of drifting and just, really fast driving in my videos. How about some slower, smooth driving? I mean, I'm still gonna drift it, but you know what I mean. But if I slow down a little bit, instead of going so crazy. I mean, I really don't.
Guys, today we're going to be watching some of the craziest Zach D film videos. Hey guys, if you don't know who Zach D Films is, then you definitely live under a rock, alright? So yeah guys, make sure you go check out Zach D Films and go subscribe to him because he's the GOAT. And one more thing before we start, yes, I know my voice sounds a little bit different today, and that's because I just got back from VidCon and I was screaming and talking to a whole bunch of you guys. But of course, it was worth it. It was so fun meeting all of you. Thank you to everyone who came out to VidCon to come see me. And it was a really good time. So if you guys didn't come this year, I will be there next year. So make sure to come next year. But anyways, enough talking. Let's start today's video. All right, here we go.
His body was filled with a special liquid that slowly mummified him. You see, the man had no close family.
Is this real?
So the funeral director was allowed to test a new formula on him. The liquid dried his skin, but his features were perfect.
Oh my gosh, he looks like burnt
For the
steak.
next 60 years, he became a local attraction.
What?
His mummified body appeared on TV and in magazines.
Hold on. Okay, we gotta pause it. Wait a second. They're putting a dead body on live TV?
Então vem cá, mamá, que eu sei que tu é galinha. Então vem cá, mamá, vem cá, mamá, vem cá, mamá.
Guys, if this ever happens to me, please do not put my body on live TV, okay? Come on. Especially if my hair's not done. I look like a burnt piece of steak. No, who allowed this?
And when he was finally buried, hundreds of people showed up to his funeral.
Aw, you know what? That's good. A lot of people came out to support, his burial. But come on, they put him in a suit and tie. They dressed him up. How were they allowed to do this?
He would place the liner inside the toilet.
What the?
Pooping into
Oh, okay. What is happening right now? I'm gonna lose my voice even more from freaking out. What is happening? Why are we watching someone poop? Hey, yo!
into it. And when you flush, the liner and waste will drop into a sealed chamber below, where it's burned at around 1,000 degrees.
Oh
to
my
kill all
gosh.
bacteria.
It's gonna smell like hot poop. Guys, I'm family friendly. All right, relax. I wasn't gonna say it.
To kill all bacteria.
Oh, that's so
As it
nasty,
heats up,
though.
It creates smoke and gas, which passes through a filter and comes out without a smell. The process also makes ash, which gets stored in a container. And when there's enough, you can even spread it in your garden.
Ew!
Turning your poop into food.
Oh no, that is disgusting. But I'm not gonna lie, the part where it says there's no smell, I don't know if I believe that. Guys, if you smell some of my poops, there's no way you can hide that. There's no way. I'm sorry. I've used Febreze, I've used cologne. Bro, that smell, it'll punch you right in the face. I'm sorry, okay? And also, using your own poop to grow strawberries? Ew.
3 pigeons were crammed inside the bomb before it was
In a
launched.
bomb?
And as it flew toward
What
the
is
enemy ship,
this?
each of the birds was shown on the screen. But they had previously been trained to peck at the target. So as they tapped the screens inside the bomb, sensors tracked their movement. If the ship stayed at the center of the screen, it meant the missile was on course. But if it drifted to
Oh,
one
this is so
side,
sad. So the
pigeons
birds
would
just die
follow
with the
enemy
bomb?
ship on the screen, setting off the sensors. This would trigger tiny levers that corrected the bomb's course until it finally hit the ship, killing the pigeons along with the enemy. But this idea was scrapped before
Oh, this is so sad. Oh my gosh. Poor pigeons. You know what, pigeons? Thank you for your service. All right, I appreciate you.
the enemy. But this idea was scrapped.
Okay,
before the
thankfully it was
bombs were ever
canceled.
used.
Oh, so it got scrapped before the bombs were used. Okay, perfect. So no pigeons died. Never mind. I take away my salute to your pigeons. All right, you didn't serve anything.
A football-sized mass of poop was removed from a woman's
Okay, we're pausing. Zach D, what is going on? Wait, do you love poop? What is happening? A football-sized poop? What did you eat? I'm sorry for pausing. Hold on, let me restart this. I'm sorry.
Sized massive poop was removed from a woman's large intestine. She had gone 45 days without a single bowel movement. Her life was in danger.
Oh my gosh, why?
Was putting immense pressure on her organs.
Why did she go
Doctors
poop?
discovered the rock-hard poop.
Rock
was just
hard?
above where it
What?
should have exited.
Bro, it keeps getting worse. A football-sized poop. It's rock hard. What's next? It's on flames? What is happening?
Making it impossible for her body to pass any waste. In a
Oh my
complex surgery,
gosh.
they made another opening to clear the blockage and removed part of her large intestine. Her body began to recover, and everything started moving normally.
Okay, oh my gosh. I did not need to see that last animation. Bro, what am I watching right now? Ew! You know what? I thought my biggest fears were spiders and, the dark. Never mind. Football-sized poop. That is my biggest fear now.
Stab the shark and press the button in the knife's handle.
Bro, okay, again, sorry for pausing it. Zach T film videos hilarious. Or stabbing sharks in the nose. Are these real?
Shark and press the button in the knife's handle. This triggers a CO2 canister hidden inside.
Oh
causing
my
it to
gosh.
burst. As it does, it shoots compressed gas through a tube in the blade before coming out of the tip. This freezing gas is injected into the wound and expands
my gosh.
destroying the tissue around it. The shockwave is enough to explode the shark from the inside, killing it before it can kill
Oh
you.
my gosh! What a shark! But I'm not gonna lie, where can I get that knife? Because sharks are also my biggest fear on why I don't swim in the ocean. So if a shark wants to test me, bop, stab, press that CO2, head exploded. All right, done. Goodbye, shark.
When you overeat,
Okay, this is
your
for me.
stomach has to stretch to accommodate the extra food.
Oh,
And
that's
if
why I
the
get fat after I
expansion
eat.
is rapid and extreme, the pressure inside it increases significantly.
Oh.
You keep eating more and more, like an unnatural amount of food.
Okay.
You don't even know my name to you. Super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine, make you mine. Leaning 지금 though you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy, super shy. I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine, make you mine. Leaning 지금 though you're on my mind.
More, like an unnatural amount of food.
Okay.
The pressure could become too great, and there's a small chance it could actually cause the stomach wall to tear open. This rupture leads to the contents of your stomach spilling into
Oh my
the
gosh, I'm done overeating. I'm done overeating.
severe
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Zach D Films, you just saved me. Okay? Because after this, I was about to order the fattest pizza, wings, chocolate cake. Oh my gosh. But now, never mind. Especially after seeing this. And the football-sized poop.
The process starts by enclosing a person within a wall.
What is this?
No exits. Unlike being buried alive,
It's gonna be
wouldn't
okay,
die
relax.
from lack of air. In some cases, the person was given just enough food and water to survive for years.
Wait, is this
prolonging
prison?
the agony and isolation. Victims were sometimes forced to stand upright, unable to sit or
Oh
rest.
my gosh.
Their legs swelling from the lack of movement. Many died slowly, completely isolated.
Bro, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh. That is a crazy fact.
He would slice up the corpse and then deliver a baby, all without washing his hands. Now, the germs from the dead bodies would infect
Oh my
the
gosh.
child, killing them just days after birth. One doctor figured
dumb doctor.
something was going from the corpses to the mothers, so he ordered everyone to wash their hands in between, which stopped nearly all of the deaths.
Oh
But
my
no one
gosh.
believed him. The constant rejection wore him down, and his mental health collapsed. His coworkers sent him to an asylum where he was beaten up by guards, but the germs from their hands got into his wounds.
Oh
and he
my
died
gosh.
of the very thing he tried to prevent. Decades later, his discovery was finally accepted, and today, hand washing saves millions of lives.
Bro, that is so crazy. Back in the day, doctors didn't even wash their hands. Ew! So they're just wiping like that and not even washing, and then they're touching a baby. Nasty.
He leapt into the air, let out a whistle, and finished with a perfectly timed fart.
What? What? He whistled and let out a perfectly timed fart. How was it perfectly timed? What is it? Fart time? Hold on, let's watch this again, bro.
He leapt into the air, let out a whistle, and finished with a perfectly timed fart.
Okay.
Right in front of the king. It was part of a carefully rehearsed performance, and the king loved it. Every Christmas, he put on his act for the ruler and his court, and in return, he was given land, a house, and money. But
What? Bro, I will stink it up for money, a house, and a farm. What? Bro, oh my gosh, he got everything.
The new king, he didn't think farting was funny.
Uh-oh.
And he lost his status in land.
Dang. That sucks.
When an astronaut poops in space,
Oh my gosh, how many poop videos are we gonna get?
with special microbes, and these would eat the solids, releasing gas as they go. The gas could then be used to feed bacteria.
Okay.
Which would multiply quickly. And since the whole thing would be heated to almost 160 degrees, it would kill any germs left from the poop. Next, the bacteria could be collected.
Oh, they got a script.
Paste, which astronauts would eat.
I'm done. What am I watching? What am I watching? They're eating poop in space? What? Bruh, you gotta be trolling.
This would save room on the spacecraft by turning their own poop into food.
I never want to be an astronaut. What?
A thin tool will slide under the nail and gently lift it away.
Oh!
Then the doctor carefully pulls the nail until it detaches completely and is pulled out of the skin. Finally, an ointment is applied, and the toe is wrapped in a bandage to protect it while it heals.
What is this
And the
for?
new nail may grow back slowly over a year.
Why are we taking nails out? What? Why? I'm so confused.
Some tonsil stones get so big that people try to pull them out with tweezers.
Ew.
And these stones form when debris like food and dead cells get trapped in the crevices in the back of your throat. Over time, this debris collects and forms into a ball known as a tonsil stone. Now, these stones are usually knocked loose by your mouth movements.
Oh, okay.
They sometimes require a formal removal.
That's so nasty. I've heard those stink too. Not that I have them, but I've heard.
If you never cut your nails, you might think they'd only grow a few feet. But your fingernails grow about 1/10 of an inch every month. And if you live to be 80, each nail would be almost 10 feet long.
Oh
If
my
you combine the
gosh.
nails on all your fingers and toes, the nail would be around 200 feet long.
These are the melons I found. Here is a deleted melon from my recent video. A toothy melon, a melon that stands in front of us and not sideways, a melon with a long head, with a head that looks more like a real melon, a melon bodybuilder, and a melon shark. An interesting feature of the first two melons is that they have unusual skeletons, and even if they are burned, their heads will not completely burn, and the second will even have teeth. You can download a pack with these melons by following the link in the description. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the
The nail would be around 200 feet long, and it would almost stretch the entire length of a football field.
Oh my gosh, bro, you have nails that long, you can get any itch on your back, wherever. Not gonna lie, it might not be a bad idea to grow the nails out.
The snail eats bird poop infested with the parasite's egg.
Bro, if we get another poop video, I'm gonna crash out, okay? Another video about eating poop.
which hatch once they're inside. As it grows, the worm makes its way to the snail's eye stalks, making them swell and wriggle with green and white stripes. It also takes control of the snail's behavior, making it climb up branches where it's easy for birds to spot.
Oh my
Swollen eyes
gosh.
look like tasty caterpillars, and when a bird swoops in and eats them, the parasite lays more eggs inside the bird. These are ejected in the bird's poop, and the cycle starts again.
Oh my gosh. Snails, stop eating bird poop. By the way, if any snails are watching this video, subscribe too. I gave you some helpful tips, okay?
The toilets started overflowing.
Whoa,
The lines for
bro.
water became super
Oh my
long.
gosh.
This was because the crowd was way too big. Some
Ew,
people
the
were
poop
so
were
thirsty,
overflowing?
They smashed open the pipes so they could get water faster, creating massive mud pits that many people jumped into. Sewage
Ew.
from the bathrooms started leaking in, and without realizing what it was, some people spread it all over themselves, ending up with bleeding gums and painful sores all over their mouths. After all the injuries and dozens of other issues, it went down as one of the worst music festivals in history.
That might be the nastiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Ew.
In 2014, a toddler stuck a chopstick in his nose.
What are you
and somehow
doing?
Pushed it
Oh!
up his nasal passage and 3 inches into his brain.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel it right now. I actually feel it. Oh my gosh.
He rushed to the hospital, where doctors had to surgically remove it while trying not to cause more damage.
Oh
But
my
the
gosh.
chopstick somehow missed major nerves and arteries and was eventually removed with no long-term damage.
Oh my gosh, kids are so dumb. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Like, did it not hurt the kid? How did he go that far up? Oh my gosh.
They glued the dead snail to a museum card before putting it on display.
Okay.
And it stayed in the same spot for years before they noticed that the card had become discolored. And when they removed it, they found a film over the shell's opening. So they placed it in warm water, and slowly the film softened, and the snail pushed its head out, still alive. It had survived by shutting its
God
body
mode.
down for 4 years until conditions were safe again.
Whoa. So does that mean that's the world's oldest snail? That's kind of cool.
If you pinch your skin really hard, you might get a red, painful bump that fills with blood. This
Yeah.
is known as a blood blister, and it's the result of damaged blood vessels under the skin. Now,
Okay.
since the skin doesn't actually break, the blood gets trapped right under the surface. The blister acts as a cushion protecting the injured area. And as it heals, the red color fades as the blood is reabsorbed back into the body.
See, this is a good video that I like to watch. You know, I learned something good. You know, I'm smarter now. But the other ones, like poop and stuff, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Ugh.
He soaped up his legs and squeezed into a baby swing.
Why?
$100.
Oh, $100? That's worth.
He soon realized he was stuck. His
Yeah.
friends abandoned him, leaving him alone in the park all night. For 9 hours, the man screamed for help, but nobody came. Until the next morning when a groundskeeper found him. He called 911 and rescuers cut the swing off the chains. They took him to the hospital where doctors used a saw to free him, leaving him with swollen legs.
Oh my gosh, bro. If my friends ever did that, we're not friends anymore. Okay, we're enemies. That's crazy that his friends just left him. Oh my gosh, that's like almost murder.
The phone was dropped into the open pit toilet. The woman's husband